It's your boy Forever Jawad. Thank y'all for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I'm new to this. We're gonna learn and grow together. The videos might be a little what's the word I'm looking for? Tacky, ghetto, unprofessional, whatever you want to call it. But you gotta start with what you got, okay? And we're gonna learn together. We're gonna do this, we're gonna grow and progress together. You gotta start somewhere. And that's just what I've been procrastinating. So hey, it's time to get started. So, I work with Adobe Illustrator. I work on a Helion graphics display tablet. It's one of the Chinese alternatives to the Wacom. It works great. I had it for a few years. No problems, no issues. I work off of an iMac as well. And you can see this setup here. But yeah, let's tap in, man. We're going to do a SpeedArt tutorial on pretty much a cartoon head, how to turn real people into cartoons. My mule of choice this time around is Thomas Raining Jr. or something like that, the character from our book 2, my man Tyreek St. Patrick. You dig? Y'all tune in with your boy, man. If y'all like what y'all see, like and subscribe. We're gonna get to it, man. Let me show y'all how I get things done. Go! What's the deal, YouTube? And I'm back. So first things first, you'll see I got my boy Tyreek there. I got that picture fresh off of Google. Now I'm playing with my stylus just to make sure it's working properly and the pen strokes are looking good. So from here you see I'm importing my photo in here, get it the way I like it. Throw some occupancy a little less, so you can actually see your ink work as well as the picture. So from there I like to start on the eyes. Pretty much I feel like that's the definition of a person when you're doing a digital art or even a portrait. You just want to make sure those eyes are pretty good, they actually look like that person. And as you can see here, we got some nice line work going. I'm just playing with everything, making sure I'm getting it together. I primarily use only the paintbrush tool with the stylus for the graphics tablet, the Helion I mentioned earlier in the video. And I use the pen tool a little bit as well when you want to kind of fill in a lot of those large black areas a little sooner or quicker, I should say. You can use the pen tool. So I use the pen tool partially there to kind of fill in those lashes, as well as the paintbrush tool, to kind of blend things and I'll make it come together. So you see there, I just used the pen tool again for that big piece of black for the eyebrow to kind of get that filled in a little quicker. Then I use the paintbrush tool to blend things in. And depending on the way how you want your digital cartoon head to look, you might want to minimize the stroke a little bit. I made the stroke smaller and bigger. You see Tyreek look like a monkey there for a second. It's funny, man, the process of these things, man. People they look really funny sometimes. All right, so I'm going into the nose there. I got a nice stroke for the nose. And really, man, when you're working on these graphic heads, you just really want to focus on your strokes. You want to make sure you got some nice clean paintbrush strokes, man, because that's the real definition of it all, man. Making sure those paintbrush strokes are 100 and good to go. So here, I use the paintbrush tool to fill in a little bit of that head. See, all right, let's go. Let's fill in that head. I'm filling in some little minor details on the ear. I really like doing ears. It seems pretty cool to me. But man, I must say, honestly, bro, I'm rusty, man. Like, I've been away from the tablet for a while, man. Just growing, getting old, taking care of business, letting life interfere with my passion. So PS guys, don't let life do that, man. Don't let life take you away from your passion and your art. Got to get to this stuff, man. You got to practice and become better. This is what it's all about, growing. And that's what you really got to do with this graphic design life, man. Like, not even the cartoon heads, just in general, you got to practice. because you know I do a lot of art outside of cartoon heads. Cartoon heads is probably the least thing that I draw. Like I don't really draw these much often, but I'm gonna start drawing them a lot for YouTube because I see you guys like it. But you know I'm always mixing in some of my custom art as well. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that YouTube. So here, man, check out the drip, man. Shout out to my man Chi World, bro. If you know anything about graphics and cartoon heads, and if you're familiar with YouTube, bro, you gotta be familiar with Chi World. He the GOAT, man. I learned a lot from that guy. So, you know, right here, he inspired me to go ahead and add some drips. Yeah. Add the drip to Tyree, get him looking a little different. But pretty much all I've done here is just, you know, create some really nice line work, you know, based on the picture that we got in the back that we're tracing at the moment. And you know, that's one reason I really don't like cartoon heads, is because it involves a lot of tracing, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really a tracing guy, but it's fun. And art is art, you know. Art is art either way it goes. So many different forms of art. I appreciate it all, which is why I had to entertain this, because I enjoy it somewhat. So you see here I'm adding a few extra details to the face after I got the main line work all established, got the main foundation, you know, as I like it. So now I'm adding some details here to make the face pop, you know? Yeah. It's going down. Yeah, okay. You see here? This is also another little tip I learned from Chi World as well. You know, how to make hair and you know, other facial features just look realistic, bro. Just, you know, adding a lot of polka dots, putting them together, it'll change things, bro. It really changed things. So, you know, I got everything nicely blended here. What you got to do next is merge everything together. So you want to select everything, merge it. I mean, you want to select everything, expand it, and then you want to select this Pathfinder tool right here, and you want to go with your merge option. And once you do that, you will be able to place another color on top, isolate your selected groups, and you will be able to pretty much get things colored in. Now, I apologize about the details on this video, but I promise you guys the next video I drop is going to be in-depth video of, you know, how to cartoon head anyone, because it's a lot of things to it, man. It's a lot of levels to it, bro. It's definitely a lot of levels. So right here, you know, we got a little bit of coloring going on. I'm getting Mr. St. Patrick colored in, you know, trying to make him look as close to the photo reference that I showed you guys earlier. I got that displayed on the computer, you know, going back and forth, viewing that, and, you know, trying to get things to kind of match up. So yeah, so from here, you know, we're really just gonna get things colored in. And you know, once we get it colored in, we're gonna go ahead and add 3 sets of shades. We're gonna add a dark shade, a mid shade, and then a light shade, you know, which is pretty much our highlights. And from there, we wrapped up, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and tune out, man. I'm gonna let y'all tune in for the rest of the SpeedArt tutorial. This here is really just to give y'all an idea of, you know, my workflow and how I do things. But the next video I drop is going to be in depth and really teach y'all how to do this, man. So let's go, man. Tap in with your boy. yeah, man, I really hope y'all enjoyed that video, man. It was a pleasure putting it together, you know, for the world to see. I'm excited to just get some feedback from everyone and just, you know, see what everybody thinks, bro. Like, we can really learn and grow together. And from here, man, just mess with your boy, man. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Toodles.